Oh my god, I'm trying to get in it. It's going fucking crazy though. It's gonna kill me. Oh shit, bear. I'm trying. I didn't do this. Majestic bear. So yeah, this is not looking bad, bear. I'm liking the overall triangular design to it. Sort of reminds me of my ship a little bit. We're going for all heavy armor. Very nice. So yeah, bear is working on a very large heavy armor design. He's going to be putting his full turret cap on this, so it looks to be, I don't know, it's probably a little bit thinner than the Platypus, but its overall wingspan might surpass it by a little bit. It's definitely a beautiful looking design. So everybody, this is Luke the Duke. This is episode 45 of the online survival series. We are hurting ourselves. And we've been up to some stuff here, so things have changed quite a lot. We've lost a lot of ships. A lot of things have changed on the server. We still have a couple of our flagships left, like the Platypus, which will be over here. Pretty much our oldest ship in existence at the moment. So we're working on refitting this thing with all the ammo it needs to take it out to Thorium once again. So that's basically what I think we're going to be doing for this episode, is we're going to be preparing to go to Thorium and show off to the rest of the server what the Galactic Trade Emporium has been up to for the past couple months. So most of the people on the server, you see it's a full server right now, most of these people might not even know what the Platypus even is, or if it's even a ship. So it could potentially scare the shit out of some noobs, or potentially I could be really scared because I've been absent for so long that one of the other factions may have finally created something that can destroy the Platypus. So as you guys can remember, we are 8-0 with this thing. So we have yet to lose. There's been a couple of very close battles, but this thing is just so compact and such a slug that I don't know if any of the ships that are out at the moment can really go to bat with this thing. So we still have a little bit more repair work to do. A lot of heavy armor deformation, as is accustomed to the Platypus. It's weird, like building this thing from scratch. You know, it's hard, but I honestly think that repairing it once it takes enough damage is almost harder, because it takes a lot longer to repair a single heavy armor block than it actually does to build the damn thing from scratch. So here's the Platypus. So for basically, yeah, what we're doing is we're stacking up on ammo. We're going to build a ship to accommodate the Platypus. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to stick a secondary ship right on here. So it's sort of going to be like a decoy ship. So we're going to build somewhat of a box with a bunch of decoys inside of it. And then once we get to Thorium, we're just going to like drop it off there and then have it soak up a bunch of turret fire. We actually did that in the last episode, and it worked out pretty well. So my friends, we got a bunch of stuff to get into. So I will see you guys in 1 second once we've gotten to work on the little decoy type ship design. And also, we'll be checking out the Lotus Station, which our buddy Wilhelm has actually given to me. It's all the way over here. So we got a bunch of stuff going on the server right now. We've lost a bunch of stuff in the past couple episodes, but we are beginning to rebuild it. So yeah, this thing is ready. This thing is completely ready to be sort of a processing station. When we first built this, actually, Wilhelm built this 100%. Pretty much just him that had built this. And he pretty much built it as a atmospheric lander, so we could set up on either the alien planet or Mars or something back when we actually had those planets on this server. But basically what I ended up doing is just turning into somewhat of a processing production type facility. So in the blue petal over here, we've actually put in our 2 large refineries, and over here is where we have our 2 assemblers. So as of yesterday, that's as much as you can have. So you can only have 2 large refineries and 2 assemblers. So rather unfortunate, we sort of had to redesign this place because we had just a series of extra refineries and extra assemblers that were lying around it that we actually didn't even need. So, my friends, I'll see you in 1 second. We're going to be heading off to Thorium with Mr. Constipated Bear. So I'll see you guys momentarily. I'm so excited to be back in the online survival on one of the best servers there ever was, Fountain Coal. So yes, I'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright everybody, so we are almost ready to go. As you can see, Bear has his very impressive drill ship right here. Also with a little bit of a decoy setup, just like I have. So we have a merge block set up to the hotbar, so you can easily just press a click of the button 2 or 3 or 4 or something, and then disconnect this. It will just float around and soak up a little bit of turret fire, as well as provide some of its own. So we have a couple long-range turrets on this thing. So if we go over to my decoy ship that we're going to attach to the Platypus. So you guys, here's my decoy ship. Basically it's just a box. It has a bunch of decoys on the inside and about 3 layers of heavy armor on each side to protect the decoys. And basically the thrusters, I'm just trying to sort of make this into something that could pass as an actual ship. So if I made it too box-like, people might be like, alright, well obviously that's just a decoy block, I'm going to avoid that thing. But this way, it sort of looks like an actual functioning ship. Basically, the reason why we wanted to make this is because there's been sort of an issue with people building ramming ships on the server recently. So it's been a while since we had to deal with Holy Galactic Empire and Thorium, this guy who'd always build ramming ships and always just cause a mass amount of devastation with them. But basically what we have now is we have a faction that is completely dedicated to building ramming ships, and as you guys can imagine, that's actually pretty frustrating to have these small little ships with, you know, a small cargo container on the front of them just burst through the hull of your ship and just, you know, they're going to put a little bit of ice, as much ice as they can fit in that cargo container, just so it all ruptures and bounces around your cargo and just causes a terrible time. So I can't say it's an effective method, I will say that, but it is quite, I don't want to say cowardly, but at the same time I do want to say cowardly, because it sort of just changes the whole landscape of this game. So rather than people being encouraged to build giant ships like the Platypus, or maybe giant ships like the one Bear is building down here, why not just build a small ramming ship that can do an incredible amount of damage? I mean, pierce through 3 layers of heavy armor just because of how fast it's going. And then maybe, if you're lucky enough, hit one of my ice containers and completely destroy my entire ship. You're sort of encouraged to build your own ramming ship and then maybe try it against someone else, and then this giant just circle jerk of ramming ships, to the point where this game, we might not even have big ships anymore, because why would you build a giant massive Titan when, you know, 2 or 3 small ramming ships could just completely decimate it within, you know, 20 seconds. So basically that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to just figure out a way to stop the ramming. And, you know, obviously there's a couple different ways to do it. Basically this thing is just to protect a drill ship that is stationary, that is drilling through thorium, because obviously that's going to be a prime target for any of the rammers. If I'm using the Platypus and I'm moving around at, like, let's say 20 or 30 meters per second, it's going to be hard for a ramming ship to actually get a direct hit on it. And I'm not sure what kind of ramming ships they're using, actually. They could be using a gravitational, the grav drive system, or they could just be using thrusters and just building a small ship with thrusters and then aiming it. So it's going to be easier to avoid the grav shot just because you can only go straight. But if they have the thruster design, it's going to be a lot harder to dodge it, but it is still going to be possible. And if they miss once, my turrets should just be able to completely decimate them. It's within that first, like, 15 seconds to the point where my turrets can't do enough damage. They're going fast enough to actually pierce my armor and do a shit ton of damage. So you guys, I'll see you in 1 second. Me and Bear are almost ready to go. Alright, everybody. We are approaching the epicenter of PvP for this server. We've chosen a little separate location to meet up at. It's about 10,000 meters from Thorium, just some random location. So Bear is waiting for me there, and I will see you guys in 1 second. And we We are ready to go, my friends. We have completely loaded this thing up with ammo. We have about 30 rockets in, well, 30 missile containers in each rocket pod, which we have 8 of them. So we have a total of about 244 shots. Not that much, but as much as I could muster up at the moment. And our turrets and our missile turrets and our regular turrets and our battle cannons are completely filled with ammo. So we are ready to go. And Bear is giving me some intel. Oh, I see you, Bear. Bear, are you freaking ready for this, man? I'm nervous. I don't know if you're nervous, but we haven't gone here in a while, man. I'm starting to get that feeling in my stomach. Just like last time. And the time before that. Alright, Bear, the Platypus has arrived. Oh my god. Your drill ship is looking pretty sexy up there. I'm admiring it. One thing that I must ask you, Bear, you need to get out here and you need to bless my ship. Fuck yeah! You guys, you know it's getting real when Bear starts doing the war dance on the bow of your ship. Alright, here you go, Bear. It's gotta be a good one. Oh, he is starting it off hot. Look at those spins. Look at those spins. Oh my god. You get turrets. Get the turrets, Bear. That's what I'm talking about. Bless each of those turrets. That pretty much cements it. We're going to Thorium. Oh, what are you? He's dry humping the camera. No. That's too much, Bear. It's too much blessing. Alright, Bear. I'm positioning myself. We do this for all of our lost Galactic Trade Emporium brethren. For Wilhelm, and for Sultan, and for Matt the Martian. Let's go, Bear. Bear? Oh my god, Bear, what the fuck are you doing? Oh no, please tell me we're not crashing. Oh my god. Alright, everybody, so I was hoping for like a really eventful and an impactful Thorium trip, where maybe there was a couple battles that would maybe have taken place, but we've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes, and we've gotten a shit amount of Thorium, so we're over 1 million kilograms, and I just don't know if it's worth it to call out in chat and maybe try to pick a fight with someone. If we really want some PvP, that's of course what we could do, but it's a weird position I'm in, so it's like, do I want to test out my PvP ship at the cost or at the risk of the Thorium? But I probably don't, so we're actually just gonna count. We're gonna count this as a success. We've gotten a lot of Thorium. We've been here for a long time, so there's only about 6 people on at the moment. So even if we did try to antagonize someone in chat to come and attack us, they probably, you know, if they weren't prepared or they just didn't want to, there probably wouldn't be enough takers to actually even come and try to fight us. So you guys, we are gonna just try to attach the decoy back on and go back to the station and, you know, start creating some new stuff. We got the Thorium, which was something we were really, really missing. We only had about 7K refined, so we have enough to work on some new ships and start building some new some super components and, you know, just get things going. So we're going to try to attach this thing here. It shouldn't be too hard, so. Oh my god, Bear, stop standing around. If you could only know the struggles I'm going through right now. Something is going on with my ship. Or something on the server, I have no idea. But it is being so stubborn, Bear. What the fuck am I doing? Bear. Oh my... What is happening? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, we good? Damn. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh, God. I don't even know if it's worth it to try to get the decoy right now. My ship is being so laggy and so stubborn right now. I don't even know if it's worth it to get this decoy. It's giving me flashbacks of other ships that have been lost. It's usually due to connectors and this kind of stuff, but I would assume that the merge block would have some problems doing this as well. I can hardly even move. Alright, everybody, so we've gotten an adequate amount of thorium. We've actually had to leave the decoy behind, so a little unfortunate, you know, just a good amount of heavy armor on that thing, and some thrusters and some decoys and stuff. It didn't take me that long to build, probably took me about, you know, like 35 minutes or something. So not a major loss. My ship is being so finicky right now. It's just like, it's almost like it's like two opposites of a magnet on each side of the merge block. Like, I don't know why it's doing this, but it's just every time I try to get the merge block to connect, my ship just goes completely haywire. So I don't know what that's about, but it is a very real situation. But so you guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. We haven't been in online survival on Fountain Core for such a long time now, but we're getting back into it. My buddy Wilhelm and Bear and myself and maybe a couple other people from the old faction are going to actually be tagging in to continue to play on Fountain Core. So we've gotten a good amount of thorium. So on next episode, we are hopefully going to be building something a little bit bigger than just a random decoy block. So you guys, I'd like to thank you again for watching, and I'd also like to thank a Happy Constipated Bear for helping me get all of this thorium, helping us get all this thorium. And I'd like to thank the whole Galactic Trade Emporium for being such good sports and just being such sexy space engineers. Sexy bastards. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But you guys, once again, this is Luke the Duke. And good night, and good luck. Wait, what am I looking at? Bear, I'm seeing some very strange things. Like, just... Bear, I'm trapped in the darkness. What is this? I should be on the respawn menu. Yeah, damn, it's buggy today. Not even the slightest clue what's going on. But here's this little strange beam of light in the darkness again. I have no idea. Maybe this is some very deep metaphor space engineers is trying to throw at me right now.